Voyage of Despair in 2025. This should be interesting. Alright, what's going on, guys? Lycan4647 here, and welcome back to some more Black Ops 4 Zombies. How are we doing today? It is Saturday, August 2nd, and today, my friends, we are going to be jumping into one of the more underrated maps in Black Ops 4, at least in my opinion, being Voyage of Despair. I am very excited for this. Obviously, I'm going to talk about this a little more once we jump into the actual map, but real quick, let me go ahead and show you guys how many completions I actually have for this map. I currently have 47, so today is going to be my 48th, with my best time being 48 minutes and 7 seconds. Now, do I think I'm going to be beating my personal best today? Probably not, because I'm going to be clipping as I go along, but I'm going to try and at least beat it in, we'll say, an hour or so. Hopefully I can do that while clipping. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but with all that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into the actual map, you guys. I'm very excited for this, so without further ado, here we go. Alright, here we are in Voyage of Despair. I'm so excited, man. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now. Let me go ahead and pop shopping free and buy PhD Slider. I've been looking forward to making this video for probably a little over a month now. I have a lot of love for this map. It's definitely one of the more underrated Black Ops 4 maps in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, this is probably my least favorite Chaos map, but even with that being the case, I still have a lot of love for it. I feel like this Easter egg is very, very underrated. A lot of people act like Voyage of Despair's Easter egg is one of like the harder Easter eggs in Black Ops 4, and personally, I don't see it. You guys are going to see me play this right now. Most of these steps are very easy. Really, there's only one that I'm not looking forward to, and most of you probably already know what that step is going to be. It's going to be the planet step. The planet step on solo is very, very challenging. Let me go ahead and head down here real quick, and hopefully I can buy this last door. I normally can, but I was moving a little slow this time. No, I can hit it. There we go. Perfect. All right. So we're going to go ahead and activate the Sentinel artifact, and then I'm going to start popping some immolations, because one thing you guys need to know about Voyage of Despair, in order to do this Easter egg, you kind of have to run a specific build, which this is the main reason why Voyage is my least favorite Chaos map. The planet step itself is very challenging without the Helion Salvo, and to run this Easter egg, you really want the Kraken, you want the Helion Salvo, and you want Homunculus. Those are the three things that you want. I'm going to go ahead and hit the box here right now. So if I don't get it right away, I'm probably just going to cut to a different part of this video. But maybe I'll get lucky. Let's go ahead and hit this box real quick. I might just start cutting until I get either the Kraken or the Helion Salvo, or maybe even Homunculus. Oh, there we go. Homunculus already. Perfect. That's actually perfect. I want that first. Hades, you can beat this map with the Hades, but we want the Helion Salvo and we want the Kraken. Oh, the Helion Salvo right away. All right, perfect. So we got 2 out of the 3 things that we need on round 1. So let me go ahead and end the round, and then we're gonna pop another immolation, see if we get lucky. Normally I have better luck getting the Kraken outside of the Helion Salvo right away. I was actually playing this map the other day with a few randoms, because I was just practicing for when I decided to play the solo again. And it took me like, I want to say 9 or 10 immolations in order to get the Helion Salvo. I got the Kraken Homunculus pretty early on. Now let's go ahead and just flip around again. Come on, box. Show me some love. Show me some love. I'm getting sniper rifles. Kraken, there we go. Perfect. All right, we have everything we need. I've already grabbed one of the first shield pieces. I've grabbed one of the first pieces for the distillation kit. Alright, so now that we have the Kraken, we can actually continue on with the Easter egg. So the first step, I already activated one of the pedestals. The first step is to unlock Pack-a-Punch. That's basically the first step, and really when you think about it, every Treyarch map, really every Zombies map for the most part, the first step is obtaining Pack-a-Punch, but in this Easter egg, literally the first step is activating Pack-a-Punch. You cannot do anything else until you have Pack-a-Punch. They're calling these zombies here. Do not spawn a nuke. Okay, no, actually, I'll take it up points. I also want to grab... Where is it? I need the other piece for the distillation kit. I don't know why I'm being swarmed right now by zombies when it's round 5. Seems a bit much. I always forget the... I know it's in here. I never pay attention to the actual, like, specific spawn points for this damn thing. It's actually killed some of my runs in the past when I'm actually trying to, like, go... There it is. Perfect, perfect. Oh, I don't think I got it. Piss off. There we go. Now I got it. Perfect, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and grab everything else that we need. Okay, let's go ahead and activate the last pedestal. And step 1 is complete. Go ahead and play the sound. There we go. That sound right there means that you completed step 1. Now step 2 is to change. The Agents of Change is to change everything. Also known as the clock step. Now, I'm actually really looking forward to doing this step with you guys because this step gets so much hate for... Honestly, I don't even know why. Everyone acts like this step is super difficult and it's not. I'm going to explain this to you guys right now. I'm going to explain how this step works. So, let's go ahead and run down here. Hopefully the first symbol is in this room. And it is not. Okay. Let me actually build the shield real quick. Let's go ahead and take care of this. There you go. That's out of the way. Okay, it's not provisions and it's not first class lounge, so the first symbol must be upper grand staircase, right? And it is! Downwards triangle. Alright, everybody get those ears open because I'm about to explain to you guys how the clock step works right now. Do not pay any attention to like 90% of those guys that you see on YouTube. The way they explain this step, they make it sound like it's far more complicated than it actually is. I promise you guys this step is super straightforward. So, the way this step works is simple. You have your first symbol, which for me is downwards triangle. You look at the clock. This clock for me says 8:35, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this real quick and write down downwards triangle 8:35. Alright, now that we have our time, we want to go ahead and head over to this part of the ship. As you guys can see, we have different dials here that also have different symbols on them. This is our symbol right here, 8:35. Now these dials represent the minutes part of our time. I'm going to go ahead and explain this a little bit better once I wrap around. Go ahead and kill the zombie. So you guys want to look at this as an actual clock. So if I were to turn this to the right, that would be 8:05, 8:10, 8:15, 8:20, 8:25. We want to go to the left. I'm going to go ahead and wrap around one more time. It's a little annoying doing this while I have zombies on me, but that's okay. So we want to go 55, 50, 45, come on, go down, 40, 35. So now that symbol is done. It is very simple. I'm trying to explain this as best I can. I have zombies on me right now, but it's very, very simple. I'll go ahead and show you guys the hour side now. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to the other side of the ship. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how the hour side works. I promise you it's very simple. It's basically the same thing as the minutes, except instead of turning to the right by 5 minutes, we are turning it to the right or the left by 1 hour. So, up dash for us is 11:55. So I want to turn it to the right once, or to the left one, sorry. That means 11. Now, down dash, I already looked at all the symbols by the way, down dash is 1:50, so I want to turn this to the right once, meaning 1:50. And now that we're down here, I can show you guys the other two symbols. I should also let you guys know that you always want to look at this left to right. So left always means up, and the right dial always means down, just like up top. So the left dial up top is up dash, and the right dial is down dash. So this right here for us is up. Now let me go ahead and lure these zombies away. So up for us is 9. So I want to turn this to the left. 11, 10, 9. And right is 8, so we want to go ahead and turn this. Screw it. Just end the round. Let's go ahead and turn this 11, 10, 9, 8. And just like that, the clock step is done. I told you guys, it is very, very simple. People act like this step is very hard, and it's really not. I promise you it isn't. So now we are on to step 3, which is the outlet step. Unfortunately, we already passed round 6, so I'm going to miss one of the catalyst zombies. We have fire here. So this step is very simple. You want to find 4 outlets, and each outlet represents a different type of catalyst zombie. So third class burst is fire, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Get anything here? Poison is aft deck, so I'm going to write down fire, third class burst, and poison is aft decks. Alright, dining hall is electric, and water is stateroom. So now we have the 4 outlets. Alright, now that we know which outlets are being used, we can go ahead and continue on with the main quest. So let me go ahead and flip around, and hopefully catalyst starts spawning in very soon. Alright, our first catalyst is, oh, we actually have 2. We have a fire and electric. So we're actually going to go ahead and force the electric catalyst to follow us to the dining hall. I mean, we actually could take care of poison first. That is the first one that we need to use for a lockdown. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to make this poison zombie follow us, so come on. Go ahead and kill you. And he dropped his heart. That is perfect. We needed that. Okay, so that is the first outlet taken care of, and we can actually do the first lockdown right now if we want to. Alright, let's go ahead and build the distillation kit. Equip the poison upgrade. And now we can actually take care of the first lockdowns. So one thing you guys need to know is there is a specific order of lockdowns. You want to start with poison, then ice, then electric, and then ending with fire. So we already took care of the poison one. So let's go ahead and enter the first lockdown. Here we go. Alright, there's the first Blightfather. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. Perfect. There's the max ammo, but I never grabbed that until the end of the step. Come here! Alright, let's go ahead and focus on the Blightfather. These guys have always scared the living hell out of me because they deal 100 damage per shot, so they can literally two-hit you. Luckily, the Helion Salvo takes them out just fine. That should be the last one. Perfect! And there is the first lockdown. After each one, you have to go ahead and grab the Sentinel artifact. Let's grab this max ammo. And on to round 10. Hopefully the next Catalyst Zombie we get is a fire one. I would like to get him out of the way ASAP. There we go. Now electric has been taken care of. Perfect. Let's go ahead and flip around. I might just skip until I have all of the catalysts taken care of, and then we'll just get to the lockdowns. Perfect, and just like that, all the outlets have been taken care of. We can go ahead and hop into the next lockdown right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Voila. Here we go, finally. Oh my goodness, took a couple rounds, but we're here. Here comes the Blightfather. Leave me alone. Guys, these lockdowns are like, I think it's actually easier on solo, because I'm pretty sure you get like 1 or 2 Blightfathers on solo. Actually, I think it's 1 Blightfather per player. So like on solo, you get 1 Blightfather on this lockdown. If you're playing with 2 people, you get 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, etc. I could be wrong. Maybe it's 3 for 4 and 3 for 3 as well. But I think it's 1 Blightfather per player. So on solo, it's very easy. I mean, on co-op it's easy too, especially if you have multiple people running Homunculus. But yeah, I think it's 1 Blightfather per player. Alright, let's go ahead and start the electric one. Here we go, electric. Now, this is probably my personal favorite, I would say, out of all the lockdowns. There we go, here's the first one. Here's the Blightfather. I think this one's different, though. I think you still get multiple Blightfathers on the 3rd lockdown. That's probably why this is my favorite one, because I feel like this is the most challenging one. Well, actually, I don't know. The fire lockdown can be pretty challenging. Here we go, give me the Thunder Kraken. That's going to be what I get after I take care of all the pipes. Who doesn't love a good lockdown? So let's go ahead and throw another Homunculus. This should be the last Blightfather. There we go. Take you out. And you. That should be it, right? There we go. Perfect. Lockdown number 3 taken care of. That just leaves the fire lockdown. I'm going to pretend like I didn't just forget to grab the Sentinel artifact. Okay, here we go. Now we can do the last lockdown. I was literally standing on top of it for like 30 seconds. I'm like, why can't I do the last lockdown? Oh, it's because I forgot the Sentinel artifact. Thank God I'm not trying to speed run right now. Oh, that would have killed the run immediately. I mean, there was a few moments before this that would have killed the run as well because I'm constantly clipping. But you guys get what I'm saying. Here we go. Let's go ahead. Head all the way down here. And the last lockdown. Let's throw a Homunculus. Now, I said that the electric lockdown is probably the hardest one. Honestly, now that I think about it, this is probably the hardest one because you have so many napalm zombies coming at you, or fire catalysts, whatever you want to call them, and you have unlimited stokers coming at you as well. So honestly, this lockdown cannot be underestimated, I should say. It's definitely a challenging lockdown in itself. Should be almost done though. Perfect. But when you have homunculus, man, anything can be done. Super easy. Let's go ahead and grab this, and now we are on to the next step. So for this next step, we literally have to shoot pipes. Yes, it is very simple, and it has to be with the poison kraken for whatever reason. I honestly don't know why they chose the poison one. My guess is they were just like, we have to choose one, so we'll just go ahead and give them the poison one. We're gonna shoot this one. We have one right there. I forget how many pipes it is. I think it's like 7 or 8, maybe. We have one over here. That can be a little hard to see sometimes. We have one up here. I don't think there's one there. Did I shoot this one already? I did not shoot that one yet. Had to shoot this one as well. I don't want to flip the round yet because we have to do that for the next step, so I'm trying to make sure I don't kill all of them. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Let's just grab it. Screw it. Perfect! There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, actually Pack-a-Punch is already here, so I can still do it. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and put on the Thunder Kraken. Probably the best upgraded version of the Thunder Kraken. At least it's my personal favorite. Let's go ahead and Pack-a-Punch the Sentinel Artifact. This is the next step. Grab it. There we go. Now we are on to the last step. Let's actually drain the water first. Alright, so for this next step, we have to collect certain symbols that represent different planets. Yes, we are on the infamous, we're basically on the infamous planet step. So this symbol right here represents Jupiter. Go ahead and pick that up. We want to come up here. This planet represents Mars. I might just keep all this in the video. I don't think I'm going to cut any of this out. I'm just going to show you guys where all the Mars. So Jupiter, Mars. I'm going to come all the way up here. Yeah, I am very nervous, man. This step has killed me a few times. This step is very, very challenging on solo. It cannot be overstated. It is a very difficult step. Even on co-op, it can be pretty challenging, especially if you're playing with people that don't know where the different planets go. If you have a group of 4 that know where everything is, this one right here represents Neptune. Come on, please grab it. If you have a group of people that knows where everything is, you can actually do this step pretty easily on co-op, especially if you have 3 other, competent players. But I tried doing this. Actually, I did do this the other day with a few random people, and yeah, they didn't know what they were doing, first of all, which was fine. I knew I jumped into a public match. I knew I wasn't gonna find anybody that knew what they were doing. I just kind of wanted to help them out, show them how everything is done. But man, when we got to this step, they downed. So I literally had to just let them bleed out. I had to just let them bleed out. I'm like, you guys, I can't keep reviving you, otherwise we're going to be here all day. That was Venus right there. This one is Uranus. So there's Uranus. Mercury is down there. Let's go ahead and head up here and grab Saturn. Did I grab Moon? I think I grabbed Moon, right? I'm pretty sure I grabbed Moon. This right here is, where is it? Right here. Saturn. Let's go ahead and grab you. Of course, you guys are going to be in the way. Come on up here. Get out of the way, thank you. Let's go ahead and head down here. I'm pretty sure I grabbed Moon already. Right here is Mercury. And the last thing we have to grab is the Sun. Now, I don't believe you have to do it like in this specific order or anything like that. I don't think the Sun has to be the last one you grab, but I always grab Sun last. There we go, there's that. And it just disappeared, so I'm pretty sure we are done with that part of the step. Oh boy, here comes the hardest part of this Easter egg, the planet step. I'm probably just going to take a video of this so you guys can actually see it here. I'm just going to take a video on my phone and then write down the order afterwards. So let me go ahead and make sure that I have my phone ready to go. I don't want to have to do this again. Let me go ahead and flip the round here. And let's go ahead and interact with this bad boy. Get nice and close up to it. And here we go. Okay. Took the video. Now let's go ahead and figure out what this order is. I'm going to get out of this room first. And here we go. So our first target is the moon. So let's go ahead and shoot the moon. Let's start killing here. Let me actually throw a homunculus real quick. Make this a little bit easier for us. There we go. I guess I didn't shoot it the first time. That's a little annoying. Thought I shot it the first time, but apparently I did not. Let's go ahead and grab it. Perfect. There goes the moon. Our next target is Mars. So, let's head out of here. My palms are actually sweaty. This step is not easy on solo. Alright, where's Mars? There's Venus. No, there's Venus. Here's Mars. Shoot Mars. There we go. Moon, Mars. We actually got like a very annoying order, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Like, I'm shooting Mars, then I have to run to the other side of the ship to shoot Saturn. Throw a homunculus. Let's grab Mars. There we go. After Mars is Saturn. Let me go ahead and shoot you now. So, Saturn, just double checking my notes, making sure that I'm not accidentally going out of order here. It'd be nice if that was a max ammo that was just dropped. I doubt it is, but it would be nice. Alright, there's our Saturn. Keep shooting here. It is not what I want. Alright, next up is Venus. Venus, 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 Venus. Where are you, Venus? There you are. Shoot you. Thunderkraken to save the day. Thunderkraken to save the day. Head down here. Let's go ahead. Take these zombies out. Thunderkraken just makes this so much easier. Kind of slept on. Alright, after that is Mercury. Alright, Mercury, Mercury, where are you? Smallest planet closest to the sun. There we go. Hopefully a Blightfather doesn't spawn in here. I believe Mercury drops like right here, right? I believe. I was correct. Perfect. Alright, after that is Jupiter, so let's go ahead and use the fast travel, and there's a Blightfather right in front of me. I was wondering when you were going to show up. Perfect. I need Jupiter. There you are. Right? Yeah, Mercury, Jupiter. Just double checking, man. You do not want to mess up on this step, because if you mess up, you got to do it all over again. This step is very, very unforgiving. It's not where you fail and then you just pick up right where you left off. No. And it makes you start the whole step all over again. Let me go ahead and throw a homunculus up here, actually, just so the zombies don't get in the way. Go ahead and grab Jupiter. There we go. After Jupiter is Neptune. I don't see it over here anywhere. There you are. There we go. Perfect. Grab Neptune. And then after Neptune just leaves Uranus. I did grab it, right? Let me just make sure. Maybe it's end the round. It did end the round. Perfect. So I got my cash back. That makes me happy. Alright, then Uranus, then the sun. There it is. Hidden perfectly behind the cloud. I hate that so much. That is so annoying. Alright, but we got it though. Let's go ahead and grab it. Perfect. Gosh, that damn thing was perfectly hidden. Perfectly hidden. Another Blightfather. I just took one out. Oh my god. That was actually very, very unfortunate. Holy cow. I did not like that at all. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw a homunculus. Pop a refreshment. Let's shoot the sun. There we go. Let's throw another homunculus. That was way too close. Grab the max. And here comes the final step. Here we go. We have to eliminate these icebergs. It's a very weird step. I'll just say that. I honestly don't know why we have to do this specifically, but it's not like a bad step, I would say. It's not one that I really find myself looking forward to doing. It's just kind of there, you know, if that makes sense. It's like, okay, we're on this step now. Let me actually throw a homunculus. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually unfortunate. Let's go ahead and throw another one just so I can heal. That actually kind of scared me, not gonna lie. I did not like that at all. Definitely gonna have to flip around before we go into the boss fight. I did not want to have to waste a homunculus, but I did. Go ahead and pop this. Throw another one. Get on to the next one. Really sucks how to use a Dying Wish there. Alright, let's throw another one. Just keep throwing them. Let's go ahead and pull out the Helion Salvo. I'll make this a little bit easier. Come on. Let's go ahead and throw in the homunculus. And on to the last iceberg. Here we go. Perfect. Go ahead and make sure we're hitting it. I'm actually locked in right now. I'm not even talking. I'm so focused on what I'm doing. Come on. Perfect. There we go. Oh boy. That was scary. When I activated my Dying Wish, I'm like, oh, I need to really be on my toes right now. All right, we are ready for the boss fight. But first, I'm going to go ahead and flip the round so I get my elixirs back. So I'll be right back once this round is done. Perfect. All right. Here we go, baby. The boss fight. I'm going to be honest. That was probably like one of the easier runs I've had as far as like getting through the planet step is concerned. I've had some really tough run-ins with the planet step, but that time was actually very easy. I'm actually really glad that I'm recording right now because I honestly don't know if I've ever had an easier time with the planet step than just now. That was very easy. Here we go, though. This cinematic scene here is so cool. It's really, really cool. It's funny, I have the voice actors turned off right now. Maybe because I just don't want them talking over to me, but some of the lines that they have when this iceberg is coming out of the water is actually pretty neat. I mainly like what Shaw says. Shaw has some really interesting lines during this portion of the Easter egg. It's so cool, man, just seeing it coming out of the water. One thing I will say is I always wish that, oh, here we go. Onto the nest, it's Malice unravels. I should have read actually all the steps there, but I didn't. Do a cannonball! Here we go, baby! Behold the eye of malice and despair. Alright, here we go. It's kind of funny, like, the eye is a really cool boss. Like, don't get me wrong, like, this boss fight is sick. It's probably like a top 3 boss fight in all of Treyarch Zombies for me, for sure. Maybe even a top 3 boss fight of all time out of all of the games. But I really wish, you know what would be really cool is if we fought the Kraken. Like, the wonder weapon is called the Kraken. Why couldn't we fight the Kraken? You know, that would have been so freaking cool. But I am happy with what we got. The Eye of Malice is really, really cool. Normally, when I'm playing co-op, I actually start throwing my homunculus immediately, but I think what I'm going to do is save them for when the Blight Fathers start coming out. Now, it's been a little bit since I played this solo. I can't remember if it's just one Blight Father on the first phase, or if you get 2 or 3. I want to say it's just one. I think it's mainly the Stokers that you get swarmed with, which, speaking of, I'm pretty sure one just spawned in. Here he is. Oh, hold on. I'm also glad that I haven't been using my Staff of Ra, because I want to keep it on its first 2 levels. Keep it level 1 for as long as I can, honestly. And keep an eye on my shield as well. I don't want my shield to break. The first phase is obviously the easiest one. You have plenty of area to train. It's kind of hard to get cornered unless you're really trying to, or if you're a below average zombie player. There we go. I kind of wish I had the music on, to be honest. I would love to hear the boss music right now. But, I mean, I'm going to have my own music in the video anyway, so obviously it's not going to be quiet for you guys, but it will be quiet for me, so... Actually, I kind of like it. It feels very ominous, in a sense. There's no music. It really feels like you're just on the ship, battling waves of zombies, trying your best not to freaking die. Here comes the first Blightfather, so let me go ahead and throw a homunculus. Focus on you. 2 shots should take him out. As long as I'm not missing. There's the first one. Here we go. Also, I apologize if I go quiet at any points during this boss fight, especially once you get to the 3rd phase. I'm probably going to be very quiet because I need to focus. Doing this boss with only 2 homunculus is actually quite challenging, mainly because I want to save my elixirs for the final phase, if I can. Maybe I'll only use 1. I think 6 of them. Yeah, so, okay, so there's just 1 Blightfather for the first phase, yeah. I had a feeling. Let's go ahead and grab this. Grab this, fix our shield. One of the best changes in BO4 is when they actually made Carpenter worth grabbing. Alright, phase 2. A little harder than phase 1. There's the eye. The eye of malice and despair. So cool, man. Alright, where are the zombies? Where are the zombies at? I'm ready. As ready as I'll ever be. There's one. Also, I have a question for you guys. Where does the Kraken rank for you guys? For anyone that's played BO4, where does the Kraken rank for you? Do you think it's a good wonder weapon? Do you think it's an average wonder weapon? Do you think it's terrible? I personally think it's like slightly above average. I really do have love for the Kraken. I feel like it gets a lot of hate, and most of it really isn't deserved. Like, is it like the best wonder weapon ever made? No, obviously, of course not. But I don't think it's the worst either. Like, I actually do enjoy using its elemental upgrades, mainly the Thundercracker, is what I'm using right now. This Thundercracker is freaking, oh, so good. Just love watching them get sent back. It's so satisfying. Can you please die? Although for some reason right now they're being a die. I was just praising the Thundercracker and now it's not killing. It was killing before. Quick revive. Here we go. Here's the first Blightfather. Just go ahead and throw a homunculus. Come here, you. There we go. 2 shots from the Helion Salvo. The Helion Salvo, arguably the best non-wonder weapon ever made. They never nerfed it, and obviously I'm glad they did. I will say if they nerfed the Helion Salvo, I honestly don't know how much I would love Voyage of Despair. Because playing this map solo without the Helion Salvo is not a very fun time. I have tried beating it with the Hades before. It actually has been done with the Hades before. I wasn't able to do it. I died in like the 4th phase, I think. Or was it the 4th phase? I can't remember. It was a long time ago. I think it was the 4th phase. Really, it's just not fun doing it with bolt weapons. The Helion Salvo makes it fun. It does. But without the Helion Salvo, boy oh boy, this map would not be as replayable as it is, which is why, that's the main reason why I said before, that's why this is my least favorite Chaos map, because you have to run a specific build, whereas I feel like on the other maps, you really don't have to. Like 9, you can use the Helion Salvo on 9, but I've beaten 9 with a Spitfire before, and just a wonder weapon. Also because the shield is very good against the zombie elephants, which by the way, 9 will be next on the list. That'll be the next map I play, then probably Ancient Evil. So be on the lookout for that. Yep, here comes the next Blightfather. I can already tell. The cows didn't pop out yet, which means it's a Blightfather. There we go. Now I might get one more. Although we might be at the end. Nope, there we go. Okay, I was 2. Alright. Now it's time to start fighting the actual boss. Here we go. Yeah, the first 2 phases are very easy on solo. Very easy. Co-op, though, you get several Blightfathers. Here we go. Now the question is, how do I want to go about doing this? Do I want to use... There we go. Alright, let's start training. Or actually, maybe I can stay here. Maybe I'll try standing still if I can. I want to see if I can damage him the first time without having to use a homunculus. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, that's actually all I needed. Because I think I have to damage him, what, 3 times? So let's go ahead and get ready to throw a homunculus here in a second. Let's go ahead and throw one now. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, I think I just have to damage him one more time. That's actually really good. I was worried that I was going to have to waste the max ammo on the third phase, because I don't want to. And throw it. Here we go. That's amazing. Oh no, I have to hurt him one more time. Okay, I have to hurt him one more time. I didn't think I'd have to. Perfect. Alright. That's actually not too bad. That's perfect. I got through the third phase. Again, if I start like slowing down on my talk to you guys, it's because I'm very focused right now. Oh, I'm actually nervous. I really don't want to lose here. Alright. If I can save my cash back and refreshment, I'd be very happy. If I can. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm gonna try. So I want to damage him the first time. That's right, shoot. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, let's get back to the Kraken. Again, I think I can do this without having to really use homunculus up until... I'll try and see if I can damage him a second time without using a homunculus and then start pulling out my... Here we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and throw a homunculus now. Now we can use them. Perfect! I didn't even have to use 2 of them. That's awesome, that's awesome. Alright, final phase. Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here's the hard part. Because I don't want to get wiped. I don't want to get wiped. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Let's try and keep the boss here if we can. Go ahead, get ready to cook a homunculus. Throw it. Ah, crap. That's not good. I'm definitely going to use my refreshment now. Here we go. Reload. And here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and pop a refreshment. There we go. Let's start training. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hook a homunculus. Throw it. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Alright, we're good now. Very close when he froze me. Very close when he froze me. Now I can just throw him. Oh boy! Definitely not the cleanest boss fight, but we're good. Throw it. Pop a cashback. Alright, we're good. We're basically fine now. And game over, baby. Let's go. All right. Let me go ahead and pause this real quick. We'll turn up the music volume a little bit. Here you go, guys. Voyage of Despair in 2025. Oh my goodness. Woo, that was intense. This cutscene's so cool, man. I love this cutscene. It would have been so much cooler, though, if you could have stopped this ship from sinking, man. I really wish we could have done that as well. Oh, here we go.
It all just went back to how it was before. No one will ever know.
That apparition. I've seen it before. I know where it is.
Is it somewhere you've been?
No. Only in books. But I do know its location. Greece. Delphi, to be specific.
Then that's where we're going next. The bad guys are there. There's a good chance my father is too.
Ah, there we go. Then you see Bruno's evil, man. Oh, I'm so happy. 17 rounds. Voyage of Despair in 20. Honestly, when I got frozen, I think it was the second time his second attempt at the wipe attack. I thought for sure I was dead there because he froze me. I'm like, oh shit, I should have been moving. And I wasn't moving. Oh, but I did it. 0 downs as well. I did go into Dying Wish once, but that's it. That was fun, man. All right, let's see. How long did it take me to beat this map? Now, keep in mind, I did pause quite a few times because I was constantly clipping throughout the game, and I was actually editing some of my clips while playing because I want to make sure that when I do get to editing this video that I don't have to do as much editing as I normally would. So I was trying to keep some of my clips shorter. So hopefully this video actually ends up getting out within an hour and a half or so. It's currently 5 p.m. Maybe I can get this out by 6:37. So it took me an hour and 26 minutes. Honestly, not too bad considering how often I was clipping and editing. Actually, that's pretty good. I honestly thought it was going to be 2 hours because I felt like it took a lot longer than it did. Yeah, hour and 26, not too bad. Not too bad at all. But there you guys have it. That is Voyage of Despair in 2025. I hope that I actually made this map look a little bit easier than a lot of people make it out to be, because I promise you guys, this map really isn't that hard. The planet step is the hardest part on solo, and you guys actually saw I didn't edit any of that out except for when I was searching for Uranus. Even on solo, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Honestly, I actually thought it was harder than it ended up being for me there, because I've had some failed attempts doing the planet step before, but that time around it was a freaking cakewalk. I really didn't struggle much at all. But again, when you have the Kraken, you have Homunculus, and you have Helion Salvo, this map is a lot easier. Now, if you are going to try and attempt this map without the Helion Salvo, then you're probably going to fail. But if you run the setup that I was just running, I promise you guys, this map really is not that hard, as long as you are running the correct setup. Very, very good. Obviously, having good elixirs helps as well. I mean, you guys can see I have over 500 immolation, 45 shopping freeze, 43 refreshments, almost 500 cashbacks. I mean, when you have these kind of elixirs as well, it also makes the gameplay a little bit easier. But honestly, even with classics, you can do this pretty easily, because there are some really good classic elixirs like Temporal Gift. If you can get a random fire cell to spawn in, you got Temporal Gift, you're good to go for there, because you have it for like twice or 3 times as long as you normally would. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And the next video, I'm going to be playing 9, which I'm really looking forward to. 9 is probably my third favorite Chaos map in this game. After that would be Dead of the Night. And some of you guys in my Discord know that my favorite map in this game is Ancient Evil. It's actually a top 3 map all time. I don't care what anyone has to say. Ancient Evil is freaking amazing. But I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing 9 in the next video. And with all that being said, I guess that is it for now. And I will talk to you guys soon. So, later. Oh, I missed this game. Every time I play it, it's like I miss it.